Welcome to another episode of Notts and Bolts and Top of the Cock broadcast. This is the Cambridge, not Cambridge,
Colchester.
Colchester.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I was just staring at myself then, which you weren't a good idea. Let's start that again. Welcome welcome to, welcome to
Oh,
another
dear.
episode of Notts and Bolts and Top of the Cock broadcast. Pre-match live. It's Thursday night and it's cold.
It is. Yeah,
Good
it's
evening,
freezing.
Harry. After we got all that out of the
But,
way. See, I ain't had a
but it,
line mess up at the beginning for that bad ever. I don't think. Anyway, we'll talk about the white shirt. The only, you know how it was saying close to selling out in popular sizes. Well, I went on the club website and it's only sold out in 3 times extra large. So all the other
uh,
sizes are available
oh,
in men's sizes. So yeah, that's any size what's sold out. So, are you looking forward to being back at home again on Saturday?
I mean, not after the last performance, but let's hope the scoreboard can stay on this time.
I mean, worrying is the last 2 home games. The first half haven't been that impressive.
No. And then, like, the second, we're more getting into it in the second half, aren't we?
Yeah,
This time
more
around.
into it. Yeah, which is strange. You'd think they'd be more confident. It seemed like there was more confident at home this season after the
I
Salford
mean,
game.
fingers crossed the scoreboard don't fall off. Like, the last time we were supposed to play this team on a Saturday.
Yeah, but when we played him on a Tuesday night, we all know
It
what
wasn't that
happened
great
there.
either. Oh.
We went. I think we went in half time 1-0, and
Yeah, because
then
we score like really early. Like, was it in the
Yeah, was it like
third
four
minute or
minutes or
something like
something? Yeah, it was early.
4 minutes in? Yeah,
And then the second half, it was that same mood, Maynard tactic of like, right, we're 1-0 up.
let's try and hold it or
But you could
sit
see
back.
Colchester in the second half of that game. They was building momentum.
Yeah,
And I don't know whether it's player mentality where they're sort of like, think, right, we're 1-0 up, we'll protect this, we can get through it. But you know what I mean?
yeah.
And then it's complacency. It sort of like sets them. But hopefully, we don't do that on Saturday. I mean, that's been well because it's been cold for a few days
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I would
So that means that,
imagine the pitch would have frost covers on, wouldn't it? You would think.
yeah, and those, what is it, heat things, whatever they use on top of it.
Yeah, the meat
I don't know
lights.
what it's called. Yeah,
The
those.
heat lights are what make the grass grow.
Yeah,
But is that going to be enough? You know what I mean? Because it has been pretty cold for a few days. We haven't had any of that white stuff fly out of the sky. I ain't seen any anyway. So if the game's on, that's big. We have got undersoil eating, but it's not
yeah.
connected. As far as we know, as mere mortals know, it hasn't been connected. So I don't know. I think that's one that was put in for the future, wasn't it? So
Yeah, something like that.
possibly, if it's cold, it's still cold. The game going to go ahead this weekend?
Well, if it's not, I don't know what I'm going to do.
I know it'd be so boring if it's one of them games what aren't on, isn't it? Because I think there will be quite
Yeah.
a few games off this weekend.
Well, maybe I think well, I know obviously it's other reasons, but Exeter's game's been postponed now due
Yeah,
to the ground being on. Well, I don't think the ground, but the thing around it being on fire. And I
yeah.
think Plymouth. I don't know if Plymouth is or not. Well, no, they're away, aren't they? So it wouldn't affect them.
So I'll go quickly. We don't usually do this, but this is my predicted lineup. I mean, we sort of like struggling in certain areas. Roost is the only option I've gone for. Macari, Nest, and Bedu. Probably if Platt's fit, he might come back in. And then That is my midfield. It's Cerula, Iapenda, All, Robinson, Grant. I didn't really want to put him there, but I had to. Jarvis on the other side. I took Bennett out because I just thought on Saturday he just didn't seem. I don't think he can play like consistently,
week
week in, week out. So I put Jarvis there, and obviously the big man Jack are up front. That was my starting 11, what I thought it would be. But this is a game I'm worried about. You know what I mean? This is one of the games. I ain't gone into a match day weekend where I feel like we can't get something out of the game. This is one of them games where I feel we could lose it. Because obviously last week I didn't end up going to the Harrogate game. Magically, I always get out of these bad performances. But I was watching Colchester at Walsall as well because all the games was on
Sky
live, and Colchester did a job on Walsall. Grant is rubbish. Get rid of him in Jan. Yeah, I want to have him in the side, but I can't. I'm not scared. I'm not the owners. I'm not the foot.
The technical board or whatever.
Yeah, I don't like Granite personally.
No, I don't either.
But as for,
but then Jody could be fit. He could be back playing on Saturday.
So that's another problem, isn't it? If Jody's fit, then Jarvis won't get in on that position unless he's playing somewhere like where all would play or something. You know what I mean? Or instead of like Grant. I think you got to use Jarvis as like a number 10 or something.
Yeah, have him in that number 10, yeah.
Rather than out the wing. And people talk about Jarvis as defending. Now, he's like, if you go back to the Colchester game, if you remember, the away one which I missed because I didn't get up.
I know, and that was an awful, and that was also another awful performance.
I think the only he's so good going forward, but defending maybe not so. So
was that the game where? Was that the game where you was trying to think where they're going out? They scored. Was it? I think it was during the end. Was it near the end of the first half? Where I think people were trying to say that they scored.
I thought it was second half where he scored. Where was it? He was trying to defend the ball or whatever, weren't he? Near the edge of the box. The defender like pushed into him. He fell over. They slot in the back of the net. Might be the end of the first half. But I think we only had like one shot. Didn't we only have one shot on target that game?
One shot, and I think that was believingly on the probably around the 89th minute mark towards the end of the game. So not really that important. But yeah, that was a bad performance.
So my idea, if I were Jarvis to me, is don't let him have that responsibility of going backwards, even like on corners and stuff. Leave him upfield, leave him further up as an outlet. You know what I mean? That's what I'd do with him.
Yeah, because obviously you played well when he came on Saturday, I thought, and obviously he deserves a chance. And I know the penalty that he earned wasn't really a penalty, but that's over and done with now. We can't change the past, so yeah, I thought he did well. So hopefully he can start on Saturday.
But don't you think that penalty was sort of like given because sorry,
all the other 3 or 4 wasn't given?
Yeah, and it was sort of like caved him. The referee sort of like caved him. He felt like, did I get some of the other decisions wrong? You know,
so
when one of them.
To give it, really, didn't
yeah. I mean, technically, the referee's positioning weren't great on that one.
No, so.
But Jarvis beat his man, didn't he? Just.
Yeah.
He made contact with him. He went down. Was it a soft penalty? The referee blew his whistle and points to the spot. Jack gives the ball up, passes it to Dennis. Dennis slots it in. Now, to me, if I was Jack, I'd be taking that penalty. Or you know
But
what I
we
would
were,
have done? I would have given it Jarvis to take.
yeah, because he earned it. So,
You know what I mean? No, Jarvis can take penalties.
well, I mean, I think we need to give Jota some time with the next penalty. What's obviously what he did against Berkeley Town with the crossbar.
But Jody's usually the penalty taker, isn't he? Jody usually takes
Yeah,
penalties
he is.
in a
Yeah.
game. So, but I don't know with Jody if he's got a cold or he's got injury because there's like mixed messages about what's actually going on with Jody.
Yeah, because the club said he's been injured, and obviously he says it's a cold. So I don't know. Obviously, we'll find out on Saturday, won't we, if he's playing or not.
So, score
If it's
predictions
on.
for Saturday.
I hope there's goals, and more goals. And then obviously last Saturday, 1-1 is not really a great result, but I think I would take a point in then losing all three at the end of the day because. I mean, even though it's a home game, you would like to think you would win your home games, but we're still undefeated at home. In what is it? This will be going into this. Is it seven now? Or is it six? I think it's
I think
six.
7.
Could be wrong. Seven,
We haven't
yeah.
been, we haven't
So
been, we haven't been, we're unbeaten for, I forgot how long it is. But I don't know whether, I think 1-1, Richard Sears probably, depending on other results, what games go ahead and everything else, would probably see us slip out the playoffs
yeah,
altogether because it's so tight in League Two. But I can't, you know what, this game, I worry about it. I just think we can lose this game and quite easy.
yeah. If we like switch off on a corner or something at the back, we just switch off and they score. Like which we've seen that happen over the recent games and last year. Obviously, we just switch off and let the other team get back into the game. Hopefully not. Hopefully we can find a few goals in the first half and then just maybe two more in the second half. Just kill it off.
I just feel even though we're not as like able to get bullied like we was last season, if you go and watch the Colchester Warsaw Colchester game last weekend, or whatever anybody wants to call it, dark arts, off the ball stuff and all that sort of stuff, go and watch it, and you'll see. I think we'll get bullied more. Like it'll probably have a bigger impact. It's, and also they beat Grimsby as well, haven't they?
Yeah, we did.
I think they drew with Swindon, beat Grimsby, beat Warsaw. You know what I mean? They're not just going to lie down. And I know it's a different game, but look at the Arrogate game last week. We didn't really get into first gear in the first half. Most of the second half, we didn't even get into second gear.
I think we got into that game around probably the last 15 minutes. To be fair.
And we seem to like ideas. We seem to go down the same old paths, playing the same balls and everything else
Yeah,
all the
because in
time.
the first half, like we just hoofed it to Jota, and I think obviously I think Harrogate worked that out. So they marked Jota, and they keep getting the ball, and we didn't really switch it up. I think that's what I'm not
But
blaming it all on passing, but
yeah, if you think
he
about
does need to switch
like
it
if
up.
you're
Yeah,
playing one up front, Ara, if you're only playing one up front and there's no one really near him to support him, it'll be it's a difficult job, isn't it?
yeah. And then what I don't understand is like Patterson says he wants two up front, but then when we have those two strikers on the pitch, one's dropping into a 10 and still going up front. So I don't know. It's a weird one.
So who's the referee this weekend? I know you know all these stats.
I actually haven't. I completely forgot.
All right, we'll skip the referee this weekend. It's not important. It's only the man in the middle. Yeah, we don't know referee stats this week. Do you
I am
know?
sorry.
Are we doing League Two predictions?
Well, we can do. Well, I think my Colchester one's going to probably be high scoring. Hopefully, it's not a boring game.
Hopefully, it's not a boring game. Let's have a look. Fixtures. And the weather's going to be cold on Saturday, so if you go into the game, make sure you wrap up. A
Yeah,
Gillingham Barnet. That seems like a derby-ish sort of game.
I think so.
That's an half 12
I'm not
kickoff.
sure.
I reckon
Oh,
I'm going a 2-1 Barnet.
I mean, I think Gillingham played well against. Who did it? It was a half-5 game against. It was Crawley, weren't it? I
Yeah.
think. Did your 2-2? I thought they played well. The goal that they scored from the corner was good. But then Barnet hasn't really been playing away. I don't think they have been playing well away so far. I think they're more better at home. But yeah, I think they'll turn it around this time around, and I think they'll win 2-1.
Then another half 12, we've got Harrogate Warsaw. I'm going for a 1-0 Harrogate win.
Yeah, I mean, Harrogate normally get those scrappy wins on the board, don't they? I thought that was a bit unlucky not to get the win over us, to be fair, because the penalty wasn't really a penalty, so I thought they should have deserved all 3 points. Accrington, it's in and out really for them, innit? I think the bottom,
Accrington?
they aren't they near the bottom half? I
Harrogate
believe.
Warsaw? Yeah. Harrogate are near towards the bottomish, aren't they?
Yeah, so Harrogate, Accrington, Stanley.
Harrogate, Accrington, Stanley. Yeah, Harrogate Warsaw,
I thought
this
you said.
says.
I thought you
Hey,
said
what?
Accrington,
Harrogate
Stanley.
Warsaw. Come on, it's catching. It's this
Oh
cold
my
weather.
days.
It's freezing the brain cells.
It is. Sorry, and Warsaw. Yeah, I think Harrogate's going to get the win 1-0. I don't know why I said
Barrow,
Accrington, Stanley.
Barrow, Cambridge. I'm like thinking, oh, what's going on here? Barrow, Cambridge. I'm going. I don't know, Cambridge. I think I'm going 2-0 Cambridge.
I'm going to go 2-1 Barrow.
Bromley, Salford. That's a tough one. I'll go 2-2.
Uh, Bromley are normally quite good at home, so I'm going to go 2-1.
And then we've got Cheltenham, Bristol Rovers. I'm going 2-1 Cheltenham.
2-1 to the Rovers, I think.
Then we've got Crawley against Accrington Stanley. I'm going 2-1 Aka.
Now this is where I say Warsaw, isn't
Yeah,
it? Who did you say again? Sorry, Crawley versus Accrington Stanley, was it?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give it Crawley 3-1. I think.
Then we've got some small team in Stoke versus like Chesterfield, another small team in Derbyshire. A Crew against Chesterfield. I think this is going to be a tough game. The Crew are picking up. Chesterfield, like, don't lose many, draw a lot of games. I'm going 3-1 Crew.
Uh, I mean, I don't like seeing Crew win, but I think it, and I don't like seeing Chesterfield win either. But I think I'd rather Crew win this one, so 2-1 Crew.
Then we've got the Fleetwood Town against Shrewsbury Town. I'm going Fleetwood 3-0.
No, I'm gonna go Shrewsbury to win 1-0.
Then we've got us, but we've already done that. Oldham Newport, my favourite team out there. Newport, they've just got new manager, aren't they? They've just got new manager.
Yeah, new
An
manager.
ex-Premier League football player. Right,
Yeah.
I'm going. I love Oldham. Sorry about this. I'm glad you're back in the league, but Newport are going to win, and it's going to be
What
it's going to be 4-0 Newport.
manager bounce?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we feel. I mean, Newport, they're bottom of the league. I think hopefully it will change for them because I do feel sorry for them. So I'm gonna go Newport 3, Oldham 1.
Right. Then we've got the two biggest games what kick off at 3 o'clock, apart from Notts County, of course. Swindon Grimsby.
Swindon Grimsby.
Yeah, this is a tough one, isn't it? The Swindon doing well, Grimsby playing well-ish. I mean,
And
you get a
also
lot of players sent
Grimsby.
off against them. They lost against
Grimsby
Sheffield last
signed.
week, didn't they? Yeah, last
Yeah, did you
Saturday they
see
lost
Grimsby
against Sheffield.
signed? They signed an emergency goalkeeper from Derby. I can't remember his name. I think it's like 7 days. I think.
Yeah, emergency goalkeeper from Derby. Have you seen Keller Roos? We all know what their goalkeeper signings are like. Swindon Grimsby. I don't know. Ed's saying draw. My heart's saying like Swindon 4-1. But realistically, I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw.
Well, I mean, if results go our way, and if we win, I don't know, because we could go top again, couldn't we? If results go our way.
If results go our way and we've got to win as well.
Yeah, so we can
Being
go
being
top
top ain't for everyone, though, is it?
Oh no.
And then we've got a Tranmere Rovers MK Dons. The final 3 p.m. game. This is a tough one. Tranmere got back to winning ways last week. MK Dons, I'm sure they won last week as well.
Yeah.
100% sure they won.
I think they won
You know
against
what?
Salford, I believe.
I'm going a 5-1 MK Dons.
Oh, wow.
I can't.
Um,
I just think MK Dons a bit of form. They're starting to look good. They're starting to gel, and I just think it's one of them games where, even though it's away from home, I think they'll do well.
well, yeah. I mean, I'll go 2-1 Swindon for that prediction. MK Dons Tranmere. I think there's going to be a shock. So,
You,
I mean, Tranmere's been picking up points. So, and I'm hoping it'll be a Tranmere win, but realistically, I think it's going to be MK Dons, and I think they're going to win. MK Dons 3, Tranmere 2. It's going to be a good game.
I think there'll be a lot of goals in it. I can see it go out either way as well. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them. Tranmere won last week. MK Dons won. You know what? I think it could be one of them boring 0-0 draws. Well,
Yeah, it could.
exciting 0-0 draws. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be one
I
of
mean,
them,
hopefully,
or or it's going to be a goal fest. Either way,
I mean,
whichever team.
hoping Charlie Whittaker can score again because he's been scoring some goals for Tranmere recently. So
Yeah, it's one of them tough ones. It depends on the weather, what the pitch is like. There's a lot of things. Some players don't like playing in cold weather. You know what I mean? Some players aren't into that. So, we got any final thoughts then?
not really.
Apart from, come on, you boys, and let's. If
You
you watch this
buy.
later on, don't forget to put your score predictions for this game into the comment sections. We'll either on this page or on top of the Cops page. We will reply to your comment as long as it's sensible. There's only one deluded Notts County fan allowed in my comments, and that's me. And
Apparently, I'm deluded as well. So
don't forget to follow Ari on TikTok, Magpie Moments, and me on TikTok, Notts County Forever. And we shall see you. It's going to be Sunday again, isn't it?
yeah,
This Sunday
Sunday again.
afternoon for the Sunday afternoon rant. We'll talk about what happened in the game, what didn't happen in the game, what should have happened in the game. We'll give
If
a prediction on the referee. We'll give them
it's
score
on,
out of 10 if it's on,
hopefully it's
because
on.
it is very cold.
It
But I
is,
would
yeah,
imagine there are frost covers. But unless you're keeping that pitch nice and like warm, it's gonna freeze. And
yeah.
so, right, thanks for joining, Aaron, and we'll see you all next week,
Yeah, no worries.
Sunday.
See you all
And
on
come on,
Sunday.
you pies.
You buys.